What's up guys, Bloodshed here, and I'm excited to bring you some Demon Hunter, Shadow, Impale for Diablo 3 patch 2.6.1 in season 12. Now, they said no more major changes, but I told you it doesn't mean that there won't be any more major changes. Yesterday they dropped a bomb on us. Carlisle's point got hot fixed. It now does 375 to 500% damage. Now, if you're on the PTR with me, you have to get a new dagger from the vendor. You can go to the goat vendor, get the new dagger or whatever. It doesn't reflect it in the text because it is a hotfix, but I promise you the damage is there. So the dagger does 375 to 500% damage, and the 6-piece Shadow Mantle went from 40,000 to 50,000% damage. Huge buffs all around. It basically feels like a mid-range Hoda barb. So let's go ahead and get into some gameplay because I know that's what we want. Alright, let's jump into an 88 here with about 750 sheet damage. Alright, let's talk about our DPS combo. So halfway through Fire Cycle, I like to tumble through the Elite. That's going to proc your Strong Arms. Strong Arm lasts 6 seconds, so you'll have that buff throughout Fire and the next element, which is Lightning. Now, I tumble through them and I start DPSing. As soon as I hit Lightning, I pop Companion. And if there's an Oculus Ring, that'd be the perfect scenario. We can do all three. So there's an Elite right here. I'm gonna tumble through him, start DPSing, pop my Companion, and I'm kind of losing him, but we got him. So that's pretty much what I do for the burst combo, and it works out pretty well. That's pretty much what you do throughout the Rift. Obviously, you want to keep up your Fan of Knives and your Vengeance the entire time. Whatever cooldown you find comfortable. I'm still playing with the number. Traditionally, we use 37%, but you don't need that much. So I'm kind of seeing what I like the most. It'll be in the guide down below, you know, when it's time to come, right? So when the time comes, pause. Anyway, I haven't decided either between the cold or the lightning rune. I'm currently testing both of them, just kind of seeing what I like the most between both of them. Let's get ready to burst this guy down. This is a shielding pack, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. I'm gonna pop everything, go DPS. Yeah, currently testing that. I'm also testing Gogok or Powerful. I haven't decided which I like more. Right now I'm leaning toward Gogok, but I'm sure people have tested this already in the past. Like I guess I'm just more for my own preference. Right now I'm leaning toward Gogok, but Powerful is nice. Maybe for like speeds, we'll do Powerful, and for progression, we'll do Gogok. But this build is incredibly strong. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like a ranged Hoda barb, which is insane because Hoda it's like a truck. Oh, that Waller, man, messed up my combo. Standing Oculus Rings whenever you can. You get that 85% multiplicative bonus. That's always nice to have that free damage in the Rift. Do a little bit of deeps and move forward here. You don't have to ever push Shadow Power. You get all the runes from it. That's good to go. I think it's down here maybe. Let's travel up and down here. Vault Rattling Roll for the stun knockback. Bladed Armor Fan of Knives for the extra armor, that extra survivability. Cold the Weak is doing extra damage as well. You can kill trash up until a certain point. Like you can see, like right now, you can kill trash and be moderately successful, but you don't really want to do it on a progressional Rift. Like this is I could probably clear like a 94 at least, 95. This is not like a progressional Rift for this character. I mean, we hit really hard, but yeah. So if you're just like putzing around through the game, you'll be good. Okay, we got an Elite right here. That's perfect. I must have missed you. How you been? How you doing? Have some Impale daggers. Enjoy that. So obviously you want to stack lightning damage on your quiver. And you want to stack, if you can get like a lightning double crit Traveler's Pledge, that would be just amazing if you could do that. That'd be good to get. So if you don't know the way Pain Enhancer works, there's a dot on Pain Enhancer, but we're not using it for the dot, we're using it for the crazy attack speed. So I keep getting Waller. This is supposed to be a clean video. Come on. Pain Enhancer's bouncing, the Impale's bouncing around, causing all kinds of Pain Enhancers. And Pain Enhancer is going to increase your attack speed. That's going to increase your animation speed and give you more daggers. So you can see we're throwing out daggers like crazy. It's literally because Pain Enhancer and Gogok is buffing us like crazy. So like you don't want to swap out Pain Enhancer. It's almost like a Firebat, Witch Doctor. You're casting, you know, all these. I'm so lost. It's like you're casting so much Firebats per second that your actually DPS is going through the roof, right? So let's just sit on these dudes. Hit them with a little stun, a little strong arms proc. Hit them with another one, Oculus. Pop Companion. We're in Lightning Cycle. We have shield, so we should be immune. Get that damage, boy. I can't believe the amount of damage this is outputting. You might see single target shadows. I don't know. Maybe. I'm curious to see how the speed meta, how the actual meta shakes out next season. There's so many combos. It's actually too hard to wrap your head around. I've only been doing solo testing. We've been doing lots of solo testing on stream, twitch.tv/bloodshed. Mostly based around solo pushing with 800 Paragon and no augments. And so far, every set has cleared a 90. Natalia's can do it, it's just really god-awful slow. But every other class set, right? Don't get me wrong, class set is pretty much capable of doing a 90. I haven't had any issues with any class, and we've just been doing that all day on stream, just enjoying the buffs and kind of seeing how everything performs in the low Paragon to mid 90s, right? Been playing some Hilltooth, Firebat yesterday, incredibly strong. So many builds to choose from. Not enough time to do all these videos, but I hope you guys enjoy this level of content. I'm going to continue DPS here and maybe talk about the build. We are using Shade and Shadows. That's going to give us a lot more mobility. Every time we throw an Impale, we get a free vault. So it's good for, you can even use this build for bounties. I mean, there's better builds, but like, you can even use this for mobility, for damage. It's really, really good, and it just makes our decision that much harder for next season on what class we're gonna play. Look at the damage. Oh my goodness. They did shorten the numbers too, so now you see abbreviated by millions, billions, and trillions. So it's a lot easier to see how much damage is actually outputting on the screen. So that's awesome. That's a little quality of life change there. Speaking of vaults, we need a vault anyway, because the vault's gonna proc our elusive ring in the cube, and we're doing this much damage with 2 defensive items in the cube. We have a Keelacurus and an elusive ring, so that's just more tankiness. You know, with the amount of damage that we're doing, it's very tanky build. You can use this in hardcore. You can use this in the normal mode. They're both really, really good. We're about to come up on lightning. Should kill him through lightning and move through the rift. So you can tell I've been having fun in the last 24 hours with Shadow, and I'm currently working on a speed build, looking at what I can sacrifice for more damage. I mean, not for more damage, for more speed, right? Because we don't need damage anymore. So I kind of looking at like, okay, what can we get rid of? What don't we need? Since we hit so damn hard now. And yeah, probably you'll see a Shadow speed video coming at some point in the future. Give me my globes, buddy. If you have any questions down below, I'll do my best to answer them. But everything will be in the build description. If you're watching this at season 12, the build description should be completely updated with everything that I'm running with, or everything that I recommend. It's early PTR right now, but this build is amazing currently, and there's no signs of nerfs. I mean, if anything gets nerfed, it only will be like a slight nerf. It'll still be viable. They haven't killed the viability of any build as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, only good things to come, and that's a good thing. We talked about passives. Yeah, passives, Cold a Week, and Ambush. Ambush is gonna give us that huge spike when they're at full health. That first Impale is gonna crit and just really give us like a nice little burst early on. Cold a Week also is a damage multiplier. Let's jump in this Oculus ring here. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. I'm just gonna probably sit on this trash here and just get to the, oh, that's a Juggernaut. Don't even notice. Another build that's really strong is Helltooth Firebat as well. That video is probably coming next. I had a lot of fun. I played Firebat season 9, and it was one of my favorite builds to push on, even though it's not really mobile and all that stuff. But since the buff to Firebat, I've had a lot of fun on that as well. There's just too many builds to choose from. Grab the globes. And we're almost at the Guardian. I thought that would get us to the Guardian, but 5% more. All right, let's go get the next leap. Also, the passive numbing traps, don't switch that out. That's a good one. That's gonna give you more survivability, right? It's gonna give you some damage reduction, basically. So don't sleep on numbing traps. It's one of the best things to use, especially when you're pushing for progression. If it's a speed build, obviously, then you can run with a lot of different combos. But I can see with this build, if I was augmented, like I'm not even joking, if I was fully augmented, like maybe a week in the season, I could see me running 100s pretty effectively, like solo 100s with this build. I'm gonna probably augment some of my top favorite choices and kind of see what I want to play next season. I don't know. I was gonna play Hoda, I was gonna play Wave of Light. I haven't decided. Let's destroy this Guardian, shall we, boys? Stand in that Aki, get as close as possible for trapped. Let's tumble through him. That's one thing about having that stun is you can kind of control the Rift Guardian pretty awesome. So yeah, 10 minutes, 750,000 damage. Get out of town. Anyways, guys, if you want to support further, check down below. You can follow me, you can check out my Patreon or sub on Twitch. I love my Twitch subs, I love my Twitch support. Or just come say hi, come talk to us. Twitch.tv/Bluddshed. I think that's all. This is the Bluddshed. I hope you enjoy this content. You guys make me stronger. I keep doing videos. You guys keep liking the videos. It keeps me outputting more videos. So I'm out of here. Peace.